Hey guys, Jmart of JCat Gaming TV here. Today we're going to be talking about a new MMORPG that is coming out soon. It's called Temtem. It's a Pokemon-like creature collecting MMO. It's actually a really cool concept. I personally don't have a lot of experience with Pokemon, so I won't be doing a lot of comparisons here. But let's check it out together and let's see what it's all about. Alright, so here we go. Let's get started making our character. This is where you get to create your Temtem trainer. They have quite a few different body styles, where they have two different body styles that you can choose from. You also can pick your skin color and the stance that you want to choose when fighting or whatnot. Then we get to choose different head shape. We're going to go with the big head, fits me. And some face options that you get to go through. And then at the bottom, you also get to choose your eye color, which here we go, blue. Here we get to pick the hair. We're going to end up picking the spiky hair with the frosted tips, going through our Justin Timberlake phase. Then we get to pick our top. A few different options. There's t-shirts, there's sweaters, there's a Where's Waldo shirt. I think we end up rocking the sweater. And then you get to pick your primary and your secondary color, which we're going to pick black and red here as it's our stream colors. A few different pant options, sweatpants, shorts, fishing pants. And then again, you get to pick your secondary and primary colors for those. And your shoes. I guess you only get to pick one color for the pants, and then the second color is for your shoes. And there's two backpack types. Hopefully, they add some more stuff here soon with Cash Shop and everything to be able to really make yourself look different from everybody else. But it works for now. You can check out your animation as you run. So here we get to choose our name. We're just going to go with Jmart, but here I'm just going to show you. You can put a lot of names in, a lot of letters in there. So that's good that they have a lot of variation of what you can name your character. Two different voices. Unfortunately, I don't have the voice recording because the servers were so unstable at the beginning. I didn't get to really record the audio and everything it does going because it kept kicking us out. Shortly after, you head over to find the professor, where you get to choose your very first Temtem. Few different options here. There is a mental Temtem, which the mental Temtem is strong against the neutral and melee, but it's weak against crystal. So every Temtem type has strengths and it has weaknesses. So it's a lot like Pokemon in that regard. Here we have the melee Temtem, which is strong against earth and crystal, but it's weak against mental. You won it in a pub brawl. And last but not least, we have the Crystal Temtem, which is strong against electric and mental, but it's weak against fire and earth. We're going to decide to choose the mental one. Fits our personality. And we're going to go from there and see how this goes. So here we didn't get to take a lot of footage from the early stages, so we're a little bit higher here because this is about the time that the server started getting more stable. So there's two different ways of finding combat. You can find it in the grass, which these are the random encounters, which these are the only Temtem that you can try to capture. So here we're fighting two different Temtems, a Tataru and a Scowl. Combat is really neat in this game. So you can combo off of other ones, like right there. My mental one has an ability that if he's paired with a nature, his ability will become stronger. The cool part about combat in this game also there's no RNG to it. There's no hit chance, there's no evade, there's no critting. It goes off of a priority system, which you can see indicated by arrows when you hover over the ability. And so the higher priority, the higher it goes. And the type. So I think especially the competitive side is going to be it's going to be a really competitive scene, because I think it's going to be mostly about making the right decisions. It's going to be knowing what Temtem does what. It's going to be a lot of knowledge, and that makes me excited. I don't think you're going to luck into many wins. You're not going to get that like crazy crit that just happened to get you a lucky win. I think every win or loss is going to be earned, good or bad. So here we end up capturing the Scal, which has the Scavenger one, which basically restores 20% of hit points. We're going to add them to the deck, and we're going to show the second option. Once we run up this little stairs over here, we're going to run into these people that have nothing better to do than to stand around on a mountain waiting for future Temtem trainers to walk by them so they can challenge them to fights. Now, these Temtems you cannot catch. You can't steal other people's Temtems, unfortunately. Now, it would be cool if they had a mechanic where you can gamble your Temtems if you win or lose. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to have that or not. If you notice on the top right there, it shows that this fight has 4 cards. So that means you'll be fighting 4 Temtems. Once you defeat one, they can call out another one, which will basically be how the competitive scene works as well. You'll choose 7 Temtems, and there'll be a pick and ban phase where you ban 2, they ban 2, and then you fight the 5v5. So it's gonna be kind of a cool scene as far as that goes. So here's the last one, the little flying pig. Take him out real quick. After each kill, you have a chance of, or I should say knockout, you have a chance of getting XP, which in turn levels up your Temtems. When you get enough XP, you have a chance to evolve your Temtem. So the Swally is evolving into a Lowly, I believe? Yeah. So it's kind of cool how that works. So that went from a nature Temtem into a nature and wind Temtem. So now it has Wind Blade as well. And then it's just another guy that leveled up, and he ended up getting a new ability called Nimble. You can have multiple abilities, and you can interchange them between fights. So that's kind of cool. You don't have to like really pick or choose or anything of which, like if you really want to take an ability or not, because it'll go into your techniques learned. So here we discovered that our new evolved Temtem has Toxic Farewell now, which when knocked out, the attacker gets poisoned for 2 turns. So that's kind of cool, and then you get to see his hit points, stamina, speed, attack, defense, so on from this stage. So yeah, I had an absolute blast with the game. I thought it was very well done, and it was pretty refreshing. Some things that we learned from playing is Max is a douche. You'll see. He's a terrible person. Can't wait to take him out. It will be PC only on early access. So if you're a console player and you're really looking forward to it, unfortunately, I do not think it'll be available this year. I wouldn't expect it to be till 2021. I don't have a hard date though, but that's what I believe. But it will not be on console for early access. It will be on PC only, which I believe will be available on Steam. The release date is January 21st, so it's right around the corner. So really looking forward to that. The pros of the game. The combat was awesome. It was very well done. I love the fact that there's no RNG in it. I believe winning or losing is going to be solely based on your decisions of how you trained your Temtem, of the team you put together, of the decisions you make while you're in there. I think that's going to make for just an awesome competitive scene. I don't think you're going to luck into many victories. So that's going to be really cool. Another pro is I love the art style. I believe it's that timeless art style. It's not going to feel out of date in like 3 years. It was a very, very nice art style. And I love the transitions in the game. Moving between scenes or battle, they did a great job with the transitions. It felt very, very fluid and is very well done. Some concerns I have the game is, will it have enough in the game at early access to keep people interested? A problem with a lot of these smaller game companies that they come out with these MMOs that have great ideas, but they need funding, so they come out with these early access that don't have enough in it. And the people that end up leaving the game, it's harder for them to come back because then they feel really behind of the people that stuck around. So hopefully they keep the content pumping out to keep a core audience at least interested in the game. Other concern I have is meta. Will there be a strict meta? Will you see like a bunch of different team combos? Because that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that you can make your own team, make it competitive. I'm just really hoping that not everybody's running around with like the same 7 Temtems and it's just like boring because you're just fighting duplicates every single time. So let's just hope for that. And my only other concern is, did they do enough advertising? I have a lot of MMORPG friends, and the game comes out in like a week, and a lot of people don't know what Temtem is still. So I'm hoping that they did enough advertising, because honestly, I think this game is very refreshing for an MMO. I like the setting of it. It's a very cool, refreshing game. So let me know what you guys think of the game. What kind of Temtem team you're trying to look at in the comments below. Also, you can like and subscribe for any future videos. You can follow our social medias, also posted below. And you can watch us live on Twitch every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression. I wish I had more time with the game, so I can win a little bit more details. But this was my first impression, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time. Y'all have a good night.